Cole reporting to you. I'm in a apartment complex. So, I had a few things to say about YouTube. First, I'm being interrupted. There'll be several little beeps going on. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them. My other phone is warming up. But I did want to talk about YouTube for a minute. I want to talk about titles. So I got some comments about the Jordan the Lion titles, and I'm going to probably upload a few of them without actually saying the word Jordan the Lion. And there's a story behind that. I'm sure it's not hard to figure out. I just want to show you the sky real quick. So when I was exploring with the editing software, Apple's iMovie, I started doing kind of like these practice editing things. So I started editing stuff. I did one to an Elliott Smith song, and then I did another one about me getting on stage with Morrissey and when I was younger, when I was a kid, kind of memory vlogs, and I started editing using iMovie, and I really liked it. Go down this way again. Cars parked over this way, so watch out. I'm going to show you. I don't know why. Maybe they're out exercising. This is kind of an area where people walk and stuff like that and stuff. It's a nice little area, not on the edge of Carrollton. But I was using iMovie, and I thought, I'm gonna edit something on another vlogger, kind of like not Entertainment Tonight, but one vlogger editing another vlogger. It's not the first time it's been done, but so I did one on Jordan the Lion, and I was really passionate about his show, and I watched it, and it got some attention, and I started getting comments, which kind of it kind of scared me a little bit. It didn't scare me, but it surprised me. For one thing, I found out exactly how popular this guy was. And then I noticed I had made some other comments about it and had put in his name on a title. And it got, like 100-something views, which isn't a whole lot. I don't get as much attention as he does. But I was surprised that just his name would, get his attention. So surprisingly enough, I tried it again and I got more attention from it. So a friend of mine that I did the cooking show with, she said, well, why are you doing that? And then another commenter said, you're riding the coattails of someone else. But, ideally the heart of the vlog was kind of in the same style. So I said, Jordan the Lion style vlog, I have some acting experience. I'm doing a vlog about the entertainment industry. If you've watched enough Jordan the Lion, maybe you can check me out, kind of thing. But I've decided to kind of maybe not do as many titles using his name. And of course, I did the same thing a little bit with Tom Green, not a whole lot. And then, believe it or not, the Daily Woo and Adam, even though he's so popular, he didn't get as much attention. And I think it may have been because of the rising of attention, meaning the newfound attention of Jordan the Lion, meaning he's kind of relatively doing really well this year, getting a lot of traffic on YouTube. A lot of people are finding out about him, and I found out about him, and I was excited about his show, so the mini documentary was certainly sincere. But then I realized, this guy's name gets a lot of views, But, that's just kind of how media is a little bit. But it's not the whole essence of my show. I do want to bring light to other celebrity, other pop culture. I even brought a little bit of light of Torch of Christ ministry because I'm also a believer. But, you got to realize that these YouTube shows, just to get 50 views, or even 100 views, or even 1,000 views, is very, very, very difficult. It's not easy. I don't even understand how something becomes popular and then maybe something else doesn't. I gotta wrap this up here pretty soon. It's really what it is it's a new medium. It's a very new medium. It's a new kind of existence in the entertainment field. So it's something brand new. So we're all discovering new things that work. Titles are important. You know, I've been noticing that by looking at some of Adam the Woo's stuff and seeing that, hey, you know, this is an interesting title. What does he mean by this title? Meaning it was kind of a mysterious thing. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of any of his titles, really. It's a Wonderful Life was one of his titles, where this guy didn't want him to film because he was filming the neighborhood of It's a Wonderful Life. I thought it was interesting. Don't know why. And like 40 or 50 or even 100,000, 60,000 other people thought it was interesting too. So that's what I was also talking to my friend Linda, who did the cooking show with me. I was talking to her about, this is a mysterious thing. YouTube is mysterious. Don't understand it. Now, I'll give you an example of something I do understand, and that's Van City, and that's Chrome Valdez. You know, he's a great filmmaker. He makes everything very seductive. He's very interesting. The music is great. So everything is in place, and you understand why he gets so much popularity. Plus, he's in Canada, and it's beautiful to look at. He's got a cute little pug, dog, bulldog, you know, cruise and all that kind of stuff. These characters he's bringing in, Jeffy Bear and all these different types of things. And it's interesting. So everything's laid out and it's very professional looking. And I understand, you know, why this guy would probably get 600,000 views, or for, you know, 40,000 views, or whatever, you know, 1 million views, or whatever it may be, right? But that's not always the case. Whenever, you know, you also see another guy like Mr. Ballin, who's just sitting there in front of a green screen. And you obviously can tell he's in front of a green screen. I think he was once a Navy SEAL or something like that. But, you know, he gets like millions of views too, and he's talking about very weird stuff. You know, people going missing, old crime cases, things like that, you know. So, you know, sometimes it's a mystery to me. So you can see sometimes because of quality, maybe you're getting a lot of attention, maybe something's interesting. You know, I don't know. It's a mysterious thing that YouTube is. You know, that what it holds is a mystery. Popularity is a mystery. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say on some of those, because I think I have like, I don't know, 10, 15 of them that I'm mentioning during the line, the Daily Woo and stuff. It was kind of like a headliner, you know, like if you're reading an article in a newspaper and you're like, this is an interesting headliner. Well, it's not about Adam the Woo at all, but I see he mentions it here, you know. But anyway, I don't know. So I'm going right into Louisville, and we're about, I don't know, 8 minutes right now, about to hit some train tracks right now. And I just wanted to check in. I wasn't going to do this vlog so early. I was going to do another night vlog where I hit the light, but I decided just to do a day one, get it out of the way. But I just wanted to explain that. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, some commenters were like, you know, chill out. So I will. I'll go ahead and name this one an honest. And I'll tell you a little secret that I do for other YouTubers that are out there vlogging, popular or not, but if they're doing it, is I listen to the whole thing at least once. And I listen for keywords. And I listen to myself for dialogue, as if maybe like I'm reading a book and I'm reading dialogue. And I think, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes I do that on the unedited raw vlogs. Now the cooking shows or a mini documentary, that's obvious. That's something I kind of have to almost put pen to paper and plan out in kind of an engineering kind of way. And I try to edit. This is one thing I try to do, is I try to edit within the camera. And I try not to film something that doesn't necessarily need to be filmed, because that requires more time in cutting and editing and pasting. So the more stuff you have, the more cool stuff that you may have. Meaning, the more stuff you have, the more gold that you're dealing with. And the more that you have to shave off and find what is pure gold and what is not so pure or not that important. So that's like a little secret. You know, I listen for dialogue. I listen for something that may be interesting that I'm saying, and then I use that as possible title. But there are titles that you can choose that will get views because of the title. And that's just another aspect about media, film media and everything. That's the title's very important. Where is this thing taking me? Give me a second. Looks like it's taking me in the middle of nowhere. I'm following this GPS thing right here. I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, okay, I see. I'm going to Ragoon. I don't know if you've ever been there before. Get a time on this one. I gotta pick up food for friends. Let's see. Okay. This is a cool little thing. I've put some of this on some of my other channels. I started all this off doing like B-roll. Just filming, you know. Just getting that's a cool pool, you know, or it's a cool building. Oh, I see. This is like completely packed. Talking about coronavirus, man. These people have like no fear at all. Part of it right here. It's packed to the gill. This place is pretty packed on nights like this. Here's actually the pond that I was talking about, and that says Razuz. Anyway, the vlog's over. If you don't know my channel, please subscribe. I leave stuff in the description over here.